Hello again, everyone. Scoons Comics here with another exciting, thrilling comic book haul! Yeah! Happy Father's Day, everybody. Video's coming out a little late this week. Just couldn't be helped. So, happy Father's Day. A little Sunday fun day video for everybody. This is part 4 of my Comic-Con haul. Again, for those coming late to the party, I attended a very small comic book convention in a conference room in a hotel. Just dealers, no fancy, no celebrities, no cosplay, nobody dressed up like Batman running around, nothing. Just dudes and ladies digging through long boxes looking for gems. And I was very fond of the booth that had a ton of long boxes, and books were all $5 for $1. This is going to be the DC comics that I pulled out of there. The first 3 were all Marvel books, all Marvel. So here's some DC fun. Here we go. Adventure Comics 474. I've talked before about Adventure Comics. It's a really fun series that DC put out in the 70s? Late 70s, early 80s. Steve Ditko does a Starman story in here. Very cool. Found this for, less than a quarter. Yeah, I'll take that all day. Then I found this oddball book, and I picked it up just because I'd never seen it. DC Focus, #1 from 1987. I haven't really researched this. This looks like a giveaway that the comic shops would have had to pimp all their various books coming out, promote the summer crossovers and whatnot. But, yeah, just a cool little oddity, and I picked that up. Tales of the Teen Titans, issue 50, wedding issue. I know Teen Titans is supposed to be a really good book. George Perez as an artist is amazing. Marv Wolfman, as the writer. I just don't have a lot of these books, so when I see them on the cheap, I try to pick them up. This, I just love the cover. It's George Perez drawing as many. George Perez is a great artist, and all these faces look completely unique. They're all very clearly different characters. He's able to do a whole lot and squeeze a ton of characters on a page. I love it. George Perez, Teen Titans, yes. Excited to find this one. I'm a big fan of been reading Peter David's Incredible Hulk run, as you've seen throughout this. He also did a run on Aquaman. This is when Aquaman started to look more like the Jason Momoa version. Suddenly Aquaman went from the Super Friends version with the short blonde hair, very clean-cut G. Willikers guy, to Aquaman with a harpoon for a hand, his long, crazy hair. This is Aquaman issue 0. I loved all these 0 issues when I was a kid because this was all just introduction to all these characters, and saw this for less than a quarter. Heck yeah. Peter David's Aquaman, I've got a few of these issues. I've got a couple miniseries. Pick them up. Very good stuff. Here's a cool looking cover coming at you right now. I found this and I was like, who knew this existed? Wonder Woman. Which this may be like the only Wonder Woman comic I've ever bought. Isn't that sad? Wonder Woman 298 with a Frank Miller cover. Look at that. I saw this and I was so struck by the cover image. That's amazing. Like, if you see this on the newsstand, you have to at least pick this up and thumb through it. What's happened here? Oh my. Very cool cover. And who knew Frank Miller did Wonder Woman cover? It's random. Very random, but cool. Superman. I loved the run, the few issues that I have, that Jeff Loeb, the writer, and Ed McGuinness did, and I found a few of those here, so I was happy to get those. Superman 155. Beautiful Ed McGuinness cover. His Superman's really cool. I like it a lot. So there's that one, featuring Superboy. Ooh, I love this cover. I love this. I love the Parasite as a villain. It's a cool character. Superman 156. Cool action cover. Superman fighting the Parasite. Oh, that's cool. This is actually the first one I saw of these Superman books, and I was like, yes, throwing it in the buy pile right now. And then Superman 159, featuring Green Lantern, Kyle Rayner, one of my favorite characters. Oh yeah, I'll pick that up. Yes, cool book. Then we have Adventures of Superman Annual number 6, Mike Magnola cover, which I like. This is one of those Elseworlds books, which I enjoy. Just a cool cover, cool story. less than a quarter, I will pick that up every time. Found some cool Batman books from the early 90s. I love it. When I started reading Batmans, it's the era of books I always enjoy. Norm Breyfogle is the artist here. Criminally underrated. Gentleman passed away a few years ago. Great artist. Here's Batman 461. So cool. I love it. Another great cover artist I've talked about before, Sam Keith. Detective Comics 654. Very cool. Very cool. And Detective Comics 651 with a Kelly Jones cover. Another great Batman cover artist. Look at that cape. That's awesome. The ears are like 2 feet long. I love it. Very cool. Another great Norm Breyfogle cover, Batman and Detective Comics 618. This deals with the death of Tim Drake, who is a Robin. Tim Robbins is a fine actor and not featured in this particular issue of Batman. This deals with Tim Drake before he became Robin, his family. Love Tim Drake as a character. I also love Tim Robbins as an actor, as an aside note. But very cool. Very cool book. Picked up this miniseries that I had one issue of, but I didn't have the other 2 parts. Batman 448, The Penguin Affair, Part 1. Detective Comics 615, The Penguin Affair, Part 2. I've not read these yet, but I imagine they're probably entertaining. Alan Grant, I believe, is the writer. Penguin Affair, Part 3 in Batman 449. Last but not least, I got my 2 key books, key in quotation, I pulled out of the quarter bins. Adventures of Superman 466 Newsstand Edition, featuring the first appearance of Hank Henshaw, who would go on, this gentleman right here, who would go on to become Cyborg Superman. Very important character in the Superman universe in the years to come. So I found that for less than a quarter. Cool. But the real find I had... So DC used to put out these multi-packs that were available at like Rite Aids and Toys R Us and things like that. And it was primarily just old stock of books they were trying to clear out. You can get like a set of like 4 or a set of 20, depending on what you wanted. And sometimes to fill this out, they would do a quick reprint run just because they didn't have enough books to fill. It was a really weird situation. So anyway, these books are really rare, and the way you know that they're these special edition reprints is because they have a little logo in the bottom corner where the barcode would be that says DC Universe. Okay, so I know these are kind of rare. I was always on the lookout for them in the quarter bins, and I found, excuse me, a real gem. Green Lantern 51 second print DC Universe variant. I looked this up online. This is very rare. And I pulled this out of the 5 for $1 bin. So here we go. So second print, got your Roman numerals. And then DC Universe. Plus I love this book anyway. This is rare. I was very happy to get this for, 5 for $1. Very cool. Very cool book. And that's what I got this time, people. It's Father's Day. I've got plans. Please like, subscribe, comment. Hope you all have a wonderful Father's Day. I'll have another video out later in the week. See ya.